All right, so you got hit there.
Oh, yeah.
I got hit in the thumb. Remember my sore thumb from last time?
Is it the same one?
It's the same sore thumb.
I think you have a lesson that you learned there about that
I don't
thumb.
know what that thumb is. Yeah, I'm just going to cut it off.
If you,
right,
despite your face, to cut the thumb off.
First review point I would like to point out, because I've been doing the geared up fencing for fucking 8 months straight now, right? That felt like the exact same intensity.
Good.
As I've been fencing with this geared up.
That's actually, I'm very glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Very, very glad to hear
that.
Dude,
I think people are going to see that and freak the fuck out.
Why?
Because that was probably, or at least it was, if not harder, it felt more exhausting because the swords are heavier than the last time we did it.
And it works like that.
Yeah.
Right out of the sources. And at no point did I feel like we were out of control.
No.
I felt the moment both my legs got tired, I was like, oh no.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I was like, when was I holding my breath? Fuck.
Yeah, I didn't think I was either, but I was gassed.
Yeah.
Oh, this is literally the best time you can have with swords in a, quote, safe manner.
Yeah, like I said, dude, that felt like a fucking fight. It did not feel like training. It did not feel like a fucking exercise.
Well, I mean, it wasn't, but it is training and it is an exercise. Sure. You know, it's both. This is what got schooled. But I do think you're right. I think people will possibly lose their mind. On it. Oh, yeah.
So the biggest thing too is like all the stuff that I've been working.
Yeah.
Right? Went right out the window.
Really?
Yep. Because you don't fence like Chris fences. That's probably your biggest advantage. You have like 20 different people to fence. I had one guy to fence for 8 months.
And you just learned all his little tells.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that
also, it really gives it a good indication because there's no video review back in the day. Or this kind of shit. So you would go to fence somebody, and it would probably be like, oh, this guy's a complete fucking stranger. I don't know anything that he's going to do.
Yeah, especially at the open, not the open ones, but the actual wet Fechtschule, when they're going to go there, drink, party, the crowd's throwing dirt clods or whatever they're not supposed to do, betting. Yeah, that was journeymen from all over doing that. But like they also had the ones in the beer stube and at your own hall, and that would be probably wouldn't be much different. You know, I don't think it would be much different at all. Because how else can you slow down a real fight any slower than that? And it's not real, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think, and like I said, dude, I don't think that was slow.
Well, I don't think that was slow either. I take it back. But I mean, any slower than that. Yeah. You're going to...
Then you're doing cooperative fencing. I think that's the biggest point there is like, none of that was fucking cooperative, dude.
No. No, it wasn't. Hell yeah.
It's not like, I'll give you this and I'll let you parry and then you throw a cut and let me parry. It's like, nope,
No, sir. Feel it now. The adrenaline's going down a little. I'm like, oh, there's a little scratch there. But it's not even to the uninitiated person. This is it. I would rather have this than get punched in the face.
Oh yeah. I'd rather have this than fall down skateboarding.
Yeah.
Well, you know?
Yeah. Right? Like let's try to set these into some sports kind of, like, have you ever fallen down?
Have you ever skinned your knee?
Like, you too can learn fencing.
Yeah. Have you ever accidentally bumped your head?
Yeah. Because honestly, like, there's not like you were carrying through, so there's not like I mean, that was a swipe, right? If that would I don't think it would have donged me, even if I hadn't been moving.
It's not like it's not like a fucking, and that's the thing too, like how these fucking swords, I think, are designed. They're not gonna fucking transmit force like.
They're kind of gentle. The thickness of the strong, I think is. You think that? I mean, I don't know.
And how they're more narrow, right above the shield. That whole like, and not the first person to say it, but it flexes in the plane of the edge.
That's awesome.
You know, it's like.
What do they look like?
Hard. Yeah. So the one test that I probably should have done before this next excavate back, like way back, when we made the first semi-sharp ones,
Yeah.
is go get a fucking like ham hock.
Oh, and hit the skin and try to get your dial in your.
Well, I'm just saying, man. It goes back to that conversation, like taking the historical sharpness of originals into account. These aren't blunt swords; these are sharp swords.
Well, go ahead and re-explain that again for.
So a guy that I know has done a lot of measurements of original swords.
Yeah.
To include the thickness of the apex of the edge. And he said the sharpest swords that he measured, the thickness is about 20 thousandths of an inch.
Which is a butter knife?
That's like a butter knife.
So
he said,
we're just fighting with butter knives. People can get over it.
But my point is, like, that was sword sharp. That's as sharp as swords were.
Historically, battlefield sharp.
Yeah, historically, that's as sharp as medieval and early modern swords were, and these Fechtschule are that sharp. So,
as I can attest,
if they're fighting real war and stuff with swords this sharp, like that makes me wonder how bad that would have been if that was an edge. If it would have been bad at all.
Unless there was a burr, I don't think it would have.
I don't know, dude. That's why, because like skin is easy to cut, right? You don't need a sharp edge to cut skin.
No.
Look at guys knocking heads together and getting fucking cuts on.
The jiu-jitsu thing where they just bonk each other in the forehead.
Or how bad somebody's fucking elbow can cut somebody open, right? You put something as simple as a fucking t-shirt over it, and it's immediately like way more cut resistant. You know, that's why cutting tatami by itself is actually pretty easy. You throw a fucking t-shirt on there, now you need like a fucking like razor sharp sword. You will still cut the tatami with a duller sword, but it drags the t-shirt into it.
Interesting.
So I wonder if this, now there's a lot more give and everything in here, but if that would have freaking like actually caused a cut. Now we don't know how deep or anything like that.
So to mitigate that, you think we get like a gator neck or something?
Just some kind of,
it could be cloth.
Some kind of cloth neck covering.
I mean, both of it. We probably just got just fucking the army issue one. Even
exactly.
Just grab a couple of them.
Yep.
Because I know someone.
And again, like in the grand scheme of things, that kind of bleed wouldn't be that hard to control. It'd be exciting.
Well, I knew this one was gonna. I was wondering if it splurted because
it was definitely, dude. This one that you hit me, like the recent one.
That one. I want to take a picture. We'll have to take a picture.
I thought that one was gonna be dripping down, dude.
So did I.
that one fucking hurt, dude.
That was a good one. That was the edge, dude. I
said ow. Like on the fucking video, like
As a card carrying tough guy, I got you to say, all right, well, I'm doing.
That's what I'm saying. I made a fucking like video game fucking death noise.
Another reason not to maybe have the microphones on when we fight.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can hear us. I'm sure the cameras are probably picking this up anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely all those. It would have been fucking 4K HD. Me going like, ow!
But the donk sound.
Oh man, the clunk.
Well, we haven't even watched this last one. We'll have to, but like that, the clunk that it.
Yeah, it's just a straight up fucking bonk, dude. It goes bonk.
It is cartoonish.
Yeah,
it's cartoonish. Now, and also another way to mitigate future safety concerns is you probably shouldn't do this type of thing every fucking weekend because you're gonna get the minor concussions.
I don't think you're gonna get here. Sorry, I didn't mean to juke you out there. I want to look at this. I don't think CTE is a concern.
Okay,
that's good.
All the wounds.
Yeah.
Was there one over here?
Little
abrasion
elbow there. No. How am I looking? I got some. That's just like fucking.
That's superficial.